Welcome to the Past Life Recap, where the chaos increases each session. This one was absolutely insane, so let's see what the Life Series members were up to this week. Past Life spoilers ahead. Starting with the Cabin Corps, who were able to get an enchanting table this week, but weren't able to actually use it, as B-Dubs accidentally hit Scar with a shovel. This led to Scar's dog attacking him, bringing B-Dubs to only 3 lives this session. Scar then ventured over to the villain's base, where Martyn had just died from the square hole. He gathered XP from Martyn's death, only to accidentally knock Pearl off the ladder and make her fall into the square hole too. Scar accidentally caused a few deaths this session. Someone who experienced a lot of deaths, though, was Martyn Littlewood. The first death Martyn experienced was by jumping into the square hole. To be fair, Martyn wasn't the only one to experience death by a square hole this session, as Jem fell into it trying to set it up. Unfortunately for Martyn, Jimmy accidentally spread misinformation that Endermen don't kill you if you look at them in the eye in this version of Minecraft, so Martyn looked at one in the end, leading to another one of his deaths. Speaking of the end, many deaths occurred in the end this session. Defeating the Ender Dragon gives 100 diamonds, so the Gluten Guys decided to gear up to defeat the Ender Dragon. The Gluten Guys recruited the Lost Generation and the Rejects to gather resources and venture to the end for this endeavor, but eventually the entire server went to the end, with Grian bringing a bed, only to accidentally kill himself and Martyn with it, making Martyn the first player to wind up on yellow this season. The amount of diamonds people obtained varied, with some people only getting 1 or 2, and others like Jem getting up to 25. Pearl wasn't at the end during the Ender Dragon debacle, so she was safe from death, but also didn't get any diamonds, so Jem gave her a couple. The twist of this session was the Secret Society, with Grian, Jem, and Etho being given the word duck in order to find each other. Once they met, they had to find a way to take 2 lives indirectly, or they'd lose 2 lives each. Grian and Jem were trying to come up with an idea until Etho suggested King of the Ladder, which he was originally intending for when he became Boogeyman. Once people were participating in King of the Ladder, Grian removed the bottom sand block before running away, eliminating 8 players, including Zombie Cleo, Rendog, Jimmy, Impulse, Joel, Big B, Tango, and Skizzleman. People were pretty quick to point out it could have been Grian who set off the trap, but Grian shifted to blame Scar, who was mining at the time. The Secret Society was pleased with Etho, Jem, and Grian's Octokill, and they were spared. That's not to say that death was the only thing occurring this session. The Gluten Guys renovated their pyramid, adjusting the lava at the top and improving their basement, but B-Dubs decided to try pouring water on it. Scar tried to apologize on Cabin Corps' behalf, which may have gone over well, but Skizzleman already went to the Lost Generation and the Gluten Guys, arguing for a line in the sand between themselves and the Cabin Corps and the villains. Many teams also had a pep talk or group meeting this session, with the Rejects asking Big B not to lie to them anymore, and Cabin Corps asking Etho to let them know if he does anything deathly devastating next time. But that just about does it for this recap. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of this session was, and what you think is going to happen next session. If you want to watch more past life content, watch this playlist for my other recap videos. And I hope you all have a magnificent day, and I'll see y'all later.